Colin Egglesfield is a Chicago actor you may know from his time on the soap opera All My Children and the film Something Borrowed with Kate Hudson.
Now he's back in Chicago here to talk to us about his new book, Agile Artist. And Colin, thanks for coming on here this morning.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We hear you had a long walk on over to the studio today.
Yeah, I literally live like 5 blocks down the street.
Perfect. So drop by anytime.
Yeah, I'm going to be here every day.
Come hang with us.
Yeah.
Tell us all about your book, Agile Artist.
Yeah, I mean, so this is, it's been an amazing undertaking. This is something I'm so incredibly proud of. As an actor, we show up and we're always contributing to other people's projects, but this is the first time that I've ever actually produced something on my own. And there's a lot of stuff in there, everything from my experience living across the street from the World Trade Center, which was the impetus for me to actually go out to Hollywood and pursue my dreams, to finally getting my dream job on All My Children, first steady acting job, and then 6 months later being diagnosed with cancer, which then came back and having 2 surgeries and how I got through that. And then just ultimately making it in Hollywood. And as actors, we learn a lot of really amazing strategies and techniques in our acting classes that I feel like a lot of people could benefit from. So that's why I wrote the book and recently moved back here to Chicago, because I started getting involved with real estate, and I'm really into community redevelopment and having rehabbed a few houses in the south side of Chicago. I've met some contractors who actually are really into helping provide job opportunities for former gang members and just cleaning up the neighborhoods down there.
You get really personal in the book. How difficult was it to open up like that to the world?
Pretty difficult, because my cancer was testicular, so as a man, it's not something that I was really comfortable wanting to talk about, especially working on a soap opera where it's the height of masculinity and you're taking your shirt off every scene, and I hid it for the longest time. I just didn't want anyone to know about it. But I feel like, having met a lot of people that are going through the same thing, I do a lot of charity work for St. Jude Hospital and Children's Hospital Los Angeles. I just kind of feel like when I was going through this experience, it was people who had gone through the same experience that I looked up to. I read Lance Armstrong's book when I was going through my cancer experience, and knowing that someone had gone through it and had lived through it gave me the strength and the courage to know that it was possible for me too. So.
You mentioned the soap opera, obviously, and people live and die by those episodes, I imagine.
Yeah.
So what's it like walking around town? I mean, I'm sure people recognize you, and they want to know updates on everything that's happening in the soaps.
Well, I played Erica Kane's transplanted, unaborted fetus son. Okay. So I show up in Pine Valley, and my first job on the show was I was the producer of her talk show. And then my character tried to poison her because I wanted to take over the talk show. So I was on the subway one day going up to work, because the studio was up on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And I was on the subway, and some lady, she was like a few seats down. She goes, "I know who you are, and I know what you tried to do with Erica Kane." And I was like, "Hey, it wasn't me. It was my character, you know." And so it was pretty fun.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us. You guys are going to have to check out his book. It's called Agile Artist. It is available on Amazon right now. And if you want to meet him, he's going to be at Volumes Bookstore in Wicker Park on Saturday, June 29th from 7 till 9 p.m. chatting and signing copies of his book. Why wouldn't you want to go meet him?